2002. America's at war. Jennifer Lopez, Ja Rule, and Nickelback are on top of the Billboard Hot 100. The Bachelor is about to hit airwaves for the first time, and hit video game series Resident Evil is getting a movie.
So what did the geniuses at Sony Pictures and Screen Gems come up with for a series with 3 mainline titles, 7 total games at that point, worth of lore, characters, and high fan expectations? Barely any lore, absolutely no pre-existing human characters, and an admittedly banging soundtrack.
So the movie goes like this. Someone releases a dangerous virus in a secret underground lab. The facility's psychotic computer kills all the employees. An elite paramilitary team is deployed to investigate. They drag main character Alice, a special agent suffering with amnesia from nerve gas released by previously mentioned psycho computer, down the Hive, where they plan to clean up and hide any evidence of their employers, the Umbrella Corporation, wrongdoing.
Along the way, they face lasers, holograms, wet dogs, and each other.
They also let out all the employees turned zombie by shutting down the computer. Now it's a race to escape, with damning information and the cure on a train before some arbitrary time limit runs out.
How very Resident Evil of them. Actually, that one's on point.
Can they do it? Well, yes and no. You have to set up for a sequel.
I want him in the Nemesis program.
Hollywood loves their franchises.
Mila Jovovich plays Alice, Michelle Rodriguez, in high demand because of the Fast and Furious, she plays Rain, and then you've got Eric Mobius, James Purefoy, and Colin Salmon as Matt, Spence, and Lead Agent 1, respectively. Look, Resident Evil is a fun movie. Sure, it takes almost 40 minutes for the zombie action to start, but it's a blast when it does. There's really awesome practical effects in this. I love the use of real dogs. They made them look really gruesome. And the laser death trap is still one of my favorite kill scenes in a horror movie.
Come on! Shit. Got it.
Yeah, it takes a while for the zombies to appear, but I like the setup at the beginning. I feel like they gave me enough of a tease to wait for the zombies to appear. And it's got some good horror tropes. I like the explanation of why our sexy female lead is strong enough to fight monsters instead of it being, it's in the script.
You and I have the same employer. We all work for the Umbrella Corporation. The mansion above us is an emergency entrance to the Hive. You are security operatives placed there to protect that entrance.
And creepy children in horror is so much fun.
You're all going to die down here.
Look, as a fan, I do have a few complaints. My biggest one being that this is pretty much Resident Evil in name and imagery only, kind of like Ghostbusters Afterlife, but at least it had, the original characters in it. No Chris, no Jill, the mansion is barely a part of this movie, and the liquor wasn't around until Resident Evil 2. Where was a tyrant at? I mean, come on. It would have been better and easier to do than the bad CGI they did for the liquor.
Yeah, for me, I didn't get why the computer didn't just tell them she killed and locked up everyone because the dangerous virus had been released, and shutting her down would release them. I'd give this a B+. It's a great horror movie to be watchable for the masses. I'm not someone who likes the really intense scary movies.
Overall, I think I'd give this a B as a zombie film, but it's a D as a Resident Evil movie. Not a great adaptation. Thanks for watching 13 Days of Terror 2 Zombie Fest. Like, share, subscribe, and make sure you tune in every day from now until Halloween for more zombie movie reviews.